Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel and my eBay seller's account, GB Hatchery. This is for this Optoma HD20 DLP projector in like new condition. Everything works on it. That includes the HDMIs. Sometimes people have the HDMIs go out and they'll sell a projector that says tested through VGA port. This one's tested through HDMI, and that is not to say the HDMIs don't work on those other ads, but I do know that sometimes a lightning strike will take the HDMIs out, or sometimes too much wiggling it'll break them off the board, and I've had them that way. So this is a PS4 that I'm using to input for this demo, and you can see there it is, and I've quickly focused it. See the image. Now this is daytime. There's still some light coming in. I have this off, but I can turn it on too. And I have a screen paint here that's dark, and it has little shiny pieces in it, and that helps with the high gain. So these games are getting to where, you know, if you like science fiction, you're going to do better with the games than the movies. So I like to use those as demos because I'm a sci-fi guy. And
that thing is huge. Built a foot.
Here's a little live action. This is a 300 watt light bulb. So it washes out a bit, but you can still see it. It's great in complete dark. But this is an actual 720p projector. A lot of the projectors are going to say 1080p, and they're not actually, but this has, I've measured it and I know for sure it's 1920 by 1080 pixels. So here's another demo video. I didn't make this video, it's just one that was on YouTube, so it just, you know, whatever they're wanting to play is fine. So this is roughly a 6-foot projection from corner to corner diagonal, and I'm at about roughly 9 feet, so that's what you get, is about 2/3 of your distance. And this will go all the way back to, I can only get 14 feet, and it's bright enough even during the day that it will go pretty big. I could still go another foot back. Oh no, I'm doing this on the fly here. These other guys, they have support crew, and mine's still growing up. So there's a way to check the lamp settings, and you can see lamp settings are 1900. It's on bright mode. It has a RGB color wheel, so there's no clear section. So the color brightness will be similar to the ones that do have a clear section, but they don't have the extra white brightness. A lot of people do not like the white brightness because it does not increase with the color brightness. So this is just straight across the board brightness. It also has the ability to turn the fans up via this high altitude. So I just turn it up, turn it back down. You can feel about 100, 110, 20 degrees right off the front of it. Shouldn't be blocked. The fans are clean inside. Not a lot of dust accumulation. The top has light scratches, but they're not real bad. But it's pretty normal for these to have light scratches. And actually it's normal for these to be having the screen print starting to come off of those. Okay, now we're watching commercials. That's no fun. And it has a zoom function. Zoom, but you have to refocus it when you do that. But I always zoom it all the way out because I'm always trying to get the biggest picture possible. But during the day, if you zoom in, it'll make it brighter, so a person might have a room where they want to zoom in to make it brighter for the daytime use. You can see it's bright, and it looks real sharp that way too. It looks sharp either way, but of course it's it's smaller. So it comes with the remote. The remote lights up, it works. So you can see it in the dark. You can bring the menus up with it. You should be able to, there you go. Looks like it's out of focus. And it has image modes. This is bright, photo, reference, user, cinema. There's bright. I prefer bright because I have the darker wall, so that compensates for it. No matter what you're shining it on, you're going to have to adjust it to compensate. If you have a colored wall, you'll have to change the colors so that it looks natural. Basically calibrate it. So if you have just a little bit of a yellow wall or a very white wall, or if you do like me and do a high gain system, and you have to change the settings. So this is the one that's working for me. Turn the brights up and the darks stay dark due to the high contrast of the Optoma DLP chip. I believe it's an American made chip. It's Texas Instruments that makes that, so that's actually a bonus. And they pump them out as fast as they can from what I hear. So the lights are all good on this one. Got a green light. When the bulb starts to get old, it'll remind you, and then if it actually goes bad, this will blink. It has a temperature gauge, so if the fans fail, it'll protect the unit. And I hear sometimes the bulbs blow up, and there's a bit of bulb anxiety sometimes with these, but once you get it, if you've never had one, you kind of forget about the bulb and you just enjoy it. Because when you don't have one, all you have to do is think about it, and then there's the bulb, the bulb, the bulb. But once you have it, you have this whole array of time spent using it, and the bulb is totally secondary. And then when it pops, you buy a new one, pretty much. So I hear that cooling and heating cycles makes them worse, so I hear some people say that to use it like a diesel, you know, you just want to keep it running. If it's 10 minutes, if you're going outside to check the mail, just leave it on, don't turn it off. Come back, because it blows the fan when you turn it off to cool that thing, and then when it brings it back on, it kind of kicks it on for a minute and lets the heat move through the bulb, and then it kicks it back on again. It'll do 2 or 3 cycles, and it has a thermometer that does all of that. So me, I leave mine on 8 hours a day, and in fact this thing was on hours through the day, but I have too many. I gotta get rid of some. I bought too many. So this is a really good one, and I actually hate to see it go, but you know, luckily they made a mold for it, so I know I can get another if I want. This will ship with $300 worth of insurance, and it will ship priority, so there will not be a week wait I know we're all adults and everything, but no one likes to wait more than 2 days. This would be 3 days to California just because it's so far. It will be packed correctly, and it will have shipping insurance and a 60-day return policy on this one. And you will get this exact one. This is not a rehashed video from a prior sale, although there have been prior sales. This is specific to this unit. I will even mark it to make sure. And I have shelves, and then I mark which one it is. So you will be sure to get this one with this many hours on the lamp, working like this. Everything you see here is what you'll get. There will be no HDMI cord, but there will be a power cord, and there will be a remote. There will not be any batteries in the remote, and the projector, and that's it, and padding. So thanks for looking, thanks for watching this YouTube channel. I hope you find my eBay seller account, GB Hatchery, and if you're interested in this projector, I hope you buy it, because I know you'll be happy with it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.